G'day folks, welcome back to Thunder Mountain Raceway and the Ace High Tournament. Before we get started, we've got a little sneak peek of what's happening at the mountain. So tonight's Group D, will be the last of the runners on the old track. I hope you like the look. We're very excited for the changes. So let's get to tonight's racing. We're into Group D, the last of the runners to see the first ever Ace High roster. First up tonight, we'll have Marcus Firegon from Snow Valley Races, Harry Hoon from Cut Rock R Racing, Numbskull from Numbskull Racing, and former lap record holder Lala Ramirez from Monster Motorsports. There's still fog hanging around the top of the mountain and has been an early shower, so the track is a little bit damp and slippery in places. So getting us off tonight in the far side, we have Marcus Firegon closest to us, Harry Hoon, and they're away on lap 1. The pace is hot to begin with. Ramirez four-wheel drift into the Harry Hoon. Firegon caught up, they're sliding coming down the back straight into the last turn. Harry Hoon holding on to his lead, Lala coming second and Firegon in third place. So you can see the remnants of the damp track. We've got Harry Hoon and Ramirez going through there a little bit sideways. That left Firegon and the unlucky one, Numbskull, nowhere to go. Out of that, you can see them sliding on that damn piece of track there. Managed to round it all up and come home for those much needed points. Up the top of the mountain, lap 2, we've got Numbskull, the unlucky one in that first lap. On the outside, Marcus Firegon on the inside lane. As they come over the top of Skyline into turn 2, Firegon and Hoon sliding and slipping all over the place. Numbskull sideways again and misses out. It's Firegon and Hoon on that wet patch. Firegon manages to round it up, and we've got a fast charging Lala Ramirez. Harry the Hoon and Numbskull missing out yet again. We'll have a look at the replay. You can see the front two sliding and slipping all the way from the top of the mountain down. And you can see here as they enter onto the back straight, they hit the wet patch, sliding. Hoon can't gather it up. Firegon does manage to round it up. He comes home for his much needed points. And then we see a fast charging Lala coming across the line, second place. Quick look at the points, it's all fairly close except for Numbskull, the unlucky one out of the bunch, yet to register a point. Do have some good news, the fog is starting to lift and the track is starting to dry. Numbskull on pole position with Lala beside him and they're away on lap 3. And so into the kink, Numbskull spinning wildly down the track, Firegon trying to pick his way through. Numbskull keeps on going, but it looks like it's going to be Firegon bringing home for his second victory. Numbskull with some much needed points and Hoon coming in third place. We go to the replay, we see Lala Ramirez onto his roof, Numbskull just spinning wildly through the kink. He did manage to gather it up. The big winner out of that was Marcus Firegon, given the red carpet treatment and taking away his second victory. You can see there, Numbskull finally registering his first points of the night. Up the top of the mountain we go again. The fog's just about gone. Lala on the inside, Hoon on the outside, and by all accounts, the track is dry. So as they go at the top of Skyline, Lala's well out in front. Look at him through the kick, beautiful line. Down the back straight, he's dropped the hammer. Look at him just pull away. He's got a full length straight. And the last three, got Hoon, Numbskull, Firegon. Oh, it's really too close to call. And finally, we've seen some of that fabled speed from Lala Ramirez. You can see the speed of the car and why he was a former lap record holder and takes victory by the full length of the home straight. But for the cars behind, things were a lot closer. You slow it down, we look at Numbskull on Marcus Firegon, and I think it's going to be Numbskull. There's a little bit of separation between the two. Judges easily giving that one to Numbskull in the end. In the end, the wash up of the points, Firegon 13, Lala Ramirez 11, Harry Hoon 10, and unlucky Numbskull on 5. So what does that mean? Well, we'll go to the first ever Ace High roster and see how that panned out. So from now on, competitors will be taking on each other in head-to-head battles. One taking on one to try to improve themselves up the ladder to see if they can gain hold of that Ace High card. So let's see who's sitting pretty at the top. We've got Marcus Firegon and Jack, AJ Queen, Ricky Dazzle and King, and Numbskull, our first ever Ace High leader. There we go, we've got Joker battles for cars to try to get into the roster. We've got the roster, head-to-head battles. Who wants to try to gain their way up the ladder? Interesting stuff. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.